It's game day, Seminole fans, as Florida State gets ready to take on Charleston Southern. I'm Lane Hurt, along with Tim Lenefelt. Let's give you our 3 keys to victory. And we start with something I think Seminole fans would really love to see, is a quicker start both offensively and defensively for the Seminoles.
Yeah, look, I think it's fair to say that we all expect Florida State to win this game. Charleston Southern is a talented FCS team, but Florida State's depth and athleticism should eventually win out. What you would like to see is for them to come out, look sharp, look engaged, look like they were maybe a little irritated at the way the game Monday started, and just kind of have the appearance of a team that is sort of finely tuned and well-oiled, to use those sort of, I guess, car analogies. But just, you want them to look good, I guess, not just win, but to look good doing it. And not to say style points are necessarily important, but just to look like everybody's on the same page. It took a little while for that to happen against Ole Miss. You'd like to see it right off the bat in the home opener.
Key number 2, defensive discipline. When you face a team like Charleston Southern who runs the triple option, not under center, but from the shotgun, it's the buzzword that the Seminoles love, eye discipline. You have to make sure that you stay in your lanes, not allow those big plays, because what's the best way to allow an underdog team to get into a game?
Big plays.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And the thing to remember, and I feel like this comes up every time Florida State plays an option-based team, they always say that it's not hard. You just have to do your assignment and not try to do somebody else's job. And that's easier said than done, because this offense in a lot of ways is based on misdirection, making you think that the ball is going one way when it's really going somewhere else. So you have to resist that urge to sort of leave your lane, stay within your assignment, and everything should be fine.
And finally, key number 3, building depth. Games like this are great opportunities for young players to get on the field. Coaches love these chances to get more players on the field, and this is where guys can make their spot on the roster and make their spot on the depth chart as the season progresses.
And if you're a really hardcore Seminole fan and you like to watch the recruiting sagas and all that, it's one of your favorite games of the year, because it's really a great chance, in some cases the only chance, to see some of the freshmen get extended playing time, or last year's freshmen who didn't play as much get extended playing time. You expect to see a lot of those guys get in the third and fourth quarters and finally get a chance to make their marks and show fans what they can do.
There you have it, Seminoles, as Florida State gets ready only a couple hours as they take on Charleston Southern. Make sure you stick with us on Seminoles.com all game long. We'll have, of course, your analysis after the game. We'll have highlights, what the players and coaches have to say, and of course Twitter, Facebook, all of that stuff is right there for you. A lot of fun stuff, as you saw the first game. You don't want to miss any of it. So for Tim Lenefelt, I'm Lane Hurt. Go Noles.